And it is 60 million years old, but there is a modern-day threat to the Giant's Causeway, as tourists are told to stop putting coins between the rocks.
Now, it is one of the United Kingdom's most iconic attractions, but experts are warning that the Giant's Causeway in County Antrim is being put at risk by the actions of the tourists who go and visit there.
Yes, some of the 700,000 visitors who go to the site every year are wedging coins between the cracks of the stone pillars, and it's starting to cause damage. Our Ireland correspondent, Sarah Govin, now reports.
Steeped in myth and legend, the Giant's Causeway is an icon of Northern Ireland's coastline. It's said the giant Finn McCool created it to reach his Scottish rival across the Irish Sea. But 60 million years after they were formed, the famous basalt columns are facing a much smaller threat in the form of coins like these.
People are coming down here and leaving tokens of love or luck. They're putting coins into the joints here. That's causing physical damage with the rock, and then these coins start to rust. Put pressure, immense pressure on the corners, and the corners pop off. So you can see all that damage here, and you can see the staining as well from the rust.
The practice has been going on for decades, but has become more popular in recent years.
There's even a name for it, social proofing. It's copycatting what other people have done. You see there's two new coins put in there, but they're actually quite loose, and I should be able to winkle them out, I think. Yep, here we go. And another one.
So what coins do we have here? Where are they from?
That's a 20 euro cent, and that's an American 1 cent.
At first, it can be difficult to spot the coins, but if you look a little closer, you'll find rows and rows like this where coins have been hammered into this joint, causing chipping away and erosion to these stones, which have been here for tens of millions of years.
Earlier this year, a stonemason began work to remove the coins one by one. Around 10% of them were extracted. It's painstaking work, and tens of thousands of coins are left. And with up to 1 million visitors per year to this site, the problem and the damage is growing. Tourists we spoke to had similar messages for fellow visitors.
It's vandalism, isn't it, at the end of the day? You know, there's no need for it.
You don't need to touch, you don't need to mess with it, you don't take away from it, and you don't add to it.
People don't obviously understand that it's going to cause a problem. They just think it's a cute thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah. Leave things as you found them.
Preserve it for your grandchildren.
Step by step, work is underway to rid this World Heritage Site of coins. There's hope that more funding for another stonemason will be available soon, and volunteers are being trained to remove the coins too.
The more you look, the more you see. A lot of coins, as you might think, are made out of one solid bit of metal, but a lot of coins aren't. They're made up of different layers of metal that's all been stuck together. Whenever it weathers, it can sometimes expand a bit like an accordion, which makes it even more difficult to take out.
But for now, those who love this special place have this plea.
Just don't do it. If you see somebody else doing it, please don't follow them. Just don't put the coins in. We will try our best to stop more people doing it, but please, just don't do it in the first place.
Sarah Garvin, BBC News at the Giant's Causeway.
That is a beautiful location, but don't put a coin in.
Don't put. Or higher value coins would be useful, because then you might be able to.
No,
for some of the cleanup.
no coins. No
Not
coins.
pennies.
No.
Okay. Notes?
None. No. Well,
Paper money?
you'd be a fool to put a note in there, wouldn't you? Really. I'm worried about you, Ben.
I was thinking it'd be quite useful, not just pennies and 20
The whole
cents.
point is
Okay,
no.
fine. Okay. It's 6:20.
Finally, it has been a landmark for almost 100 years now, a massive figure of a lion etched into the side of a hill in the Chilterns near Whipsnade Zoo. But now, new plans mean the lion is going to get whiter and brighter than ever before. Well, how are they going to do it, you ask? Well, it's going to take more than 1,000 tonnes of chalk and an awful lot of weeding. Sam Reid explains.
These are the lions that most people visit Whipsnade Zoo to see. But this one, on the hillside overlooking the Dunstable Downs, is just as loved by some. In recent years, volunteers have been weeding the site by hand to try and maintain it, and people like Anne love it.
It's just synonymous to the area, and believe it or not, my mother came to see it when it was first unveiled when it was first done in 1932. So to me, we don't come from this area, but to me there's a personal connection. My children loved it. You know, I've just grown up with it.
At more than 480 feet wide, this is a big job. Every volunteer wants to be here.
And it's just been such an iconic part of my whole life. I was walking on Ivanhoe Beacon about a year ago and it just looked green. You couldn't see the lion. And I'd heard a friend of mine was already working on it. And I said, right, I want some of that.
It's an enormous job. It's also got a lot harder over recent years. In the 1980s, Natural England declared the site surrounding the lion a site of special scientific interest, so we can't use any sort of herbicide on the lion at all now, which means it's all got to be done manually, which, considering how large it is and the steepness of the hill, is incredibly difficult.
Now the zoo says 1,100 tonnes of new chalk will be brought in to restore the lion.
It will be absolutely fantastic and pristine.
Something to be proud of.
Yes, absolutely.
A new look for a much-loved landmark will be in place by the end of the summer.